UFC Fight Night Delici versus Hernandez just took place, and this is my reaction to the entire card. So there were 12 fights in total, 5 finishes on the card. Let's start off with the main event. Anthony Hernandez absolutely schools Roman Delici and submits him in the 4th round. Hernandez is the middleweight Merab. Like, that there was a really good performance from Anthony Hernandez. This guy consistently keeps improving every single fight. He's on an 8-fight win streak right now in the UFC's middleweight division. I will hold my hand up and say that I thought Roman Delici was going to win this matchup. Now, a couple of reasons. I thought because Roman Delici has fought in the light heavyweight division, that Anthony Hernandez is going to be able to bully him around in there. I thought Roman Delici might be too strong for him. I actually thought Roman Delici was a better striker than Anthony Hernandez going into this fight. And I also thought that if Anthony Hernandez went the grappling route with Roman Delici would have success working off his back, because he's got really good jiu-jitsu, especially off his back. Roman Delici has got some really good jiu-jitsu. None of that happened. Let's just be 100% transparent. None of that shit happened. Anthony Hernandez smoked Roman Delici. What really surprised me, though, is Anthony Hernandez is striking. Now, obviously, he's known for his cardio and his constant just wrestling. Like, Anthony Hernandez has actually got a really fun style of grappling. That is what fun grappling looks like to me. Like, constantly shooting in for the takedowns, get to those dominant positions, working really good ground and pound, constantly either the ground and pound to submission, changing to a better position. That's fun grappling, not just shooting in for a takedown, stuffing your face into the guy's balls and holding his legs and stalling up against the cage. That's not fun grappling. Anthony Hernandez is a really fun style of grappling. He went 9 for 11 on takedowns in this matchup, which I just did not expect. But the striking, the come forward pressure, the right hand, the ability to take a shot really well. Roman Delici isn't the biggest puncher, but Anthony Hernandez, we have seen him kind of wince and not take shots well. Now, in fairness, that is mainly to the body, not to the chin, and I'm surprised Roman Delici did not dig to the body earlier. I still think that is a hole in Anthony Hernandez's game. He really does not deal well with body work, and that's why I think he did call for the title fight. I don't think he's there yet. I think he needs one more. I think RDR is the perfect matchup, and I would pick RDR to win. One, again, because of the size advantage. He is massive for middleweight, but those knees to the body, especially someone like Anthony Hernandez, who does not take punishment well to the body, I think RDR is a really hard matchup for him, but I definitely think it's winnable, and I definitely think it is the fight to make next. But yeah, he just smoked Roman Delici. I mean, took him down and beat the piss out of him. Whether he beat him up on the feet, Roman Delici was looking a way out in this fight. Like, when we got closer to the end, Roman Delici was looking a way out. That choke wasn't 100% in. I'm not saying it wasn't in enough to make you tap, but as soon as Anthony Hernandez got that in, he tapped instantly. And what's crazy about this Anthony Hernandez performance is Roman Delici had Merab in his corner, and Anthony Hernandez fought a Merab-like performance, and even Merab had no way to counter or beat up or to stop the forward pressure of Anthony Hernandez. I think this guy is the real deal. I thought he was overrated a bit, to be honest. Obviously, the Michel Pereira performance, he dominated him, but Michel Pereira literally gassed out after 0.1 second of the fight starting, and I thought he really should have got him out of there really early on with how gassed Michel Pereira was and how easy Anthony Hernandez was making it look. He did go on to say that he was injured, though, going into that matchup, but this win over Roman Delici, I think he should be in a title eliminator next. That's Roman Delici inside the top 10, Brendan Allen inside the top 10, Roman Kopylov inside the top 10, inside the top 15. Michel Pereira was inside the top 15 when he beat him. So Anthony Hernandez deserves to jump up. I think RDR is the perfect guy for him to fight, and they are on the perfect time scale as well. Like, realistically, Adesanya's not taking this fight. We don't know what's happening with Strickland. I don't think Strickland would take this fight either. Imavov and Baralho are booked. Hamzat's fighting for the title. RDR makes sense. There's no point giving him to Robert Whittaker. Whittaker's probably going to take some time off, and he's coming off a loss. So let's give him someone who's on a win streak as well. RDR, he's one fight away from the title. So is Anthony Hernandez. Book that matchup. Steve Erceg versus O'Day Osborne. How does Steve Erceg have like a fan base? I don't get it. I don't see the appeal. Shit fight. And what else do I want to talk about on the card? Christian Rodriguez needs to be studied. How the fuck does this guy beat all the up and coming prospects that we think are going to be good and then lose the likes of Andre Philly? By the way, Miles Jones didn't beat Gene Matsumoto. Gene Matsumoto won this matchup. It was close. I thought he won the fight 2-1. Christian Leroy Duncan beat Eric Anders. Predictable, not how I thought he was going to win. Not how I didn't think he would finish it that quick. But really good win for Christian Leroy Duncan. Elijah Smith with that fucking Batista powerbomb. Elijah Smith hit Kazama with the fucking Batista bomb. That was insane. That was Rampage Jackson-esque in there. Crazy finish. Uros Medic, really good first round KO. This was actually a fun scrap. Outside of that, there's nothing else I really want to talk about on this card. It actually was a pretty fun card, but I'm looking forward to UFC 319. I think Khamzat is going to beat DDP. Let me know your predictions for UFC 319 in the comments below. Can Anthony Hernandez become a future champion? Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you all again in the next one.